Let's try something, shall we? Nope. Well, that's a waste of a great spell. Azuras don't stay through the war. Assume all the others don't hide. Well, at least he just stood still and took that one. Come on! Sink! Bad timing on that. For fuck's sake! Why do the enemies get to charge around things? That's frustrating. At least when I do hit him, he's hurt like freaking hell. I suppose that compensates, but it's really frustrating. Damn it! For fuck's sake! It doesn't seem like he has a lot of life, but he's just designed to avoid everything I throw at him, and every time he kills me, I have to go through that fucking gauntlet. I wouldn't mind he was so hard if I didn't have to get through those 5 nights, where I have to fight slowly and carefully. If I want to have my backstab powered up, I have to go and change the ring every freaking time, and it adds nothing but time, and who has time for that? It's not fun. Just let me defeat the knights the first time around. I know the Dark Souls dedicated to the enemies come back every time, but come on! It's just frustrating, you know? I mean, I need only a couple of blows to get him. Gwyn, that is. Oh. That's smart around it. But yeah, I only take Gwyn a couple of times. That's it. But he has so few openings. And again, it's annoying, but annoying in this guy's a challenge that I can live with. I'm complaining about a few things, but those are general, like, you know, enemies attacks passing through walls you're not allowed to smash through, and charge attacks being allowed to evade obstacles. don't mind. Again, these wouldn't be things I wouldn't mind if it didn't seem like they weren't the product of thinking about it. Like, for example, if he came with you at a ghostly sword, but you could see smash through pills, just pass through pillars and such. But just because it seems like an oversight. It genuinely just seems like this is something that will happen because nobody thought to fix it. Perhaps they thought it would be too easy if enemies could actually, you know, bounce up things. And, well, if that's the case, then just at least make it so that, you know, they can harm players with it. Because that just comes off as cheating. Yeah, sometimes he does that. Freezes for no freaking reason. I have no idea why. But one shouldn't try to use it for backstab, because then you'll bounce back and fall off the ledge, because the game says fuck you. I know it must be annoying for you to see this all again, but I kind of wanted to get this off my heart. I didn't want to distract myself with fighting Gwyn by talking about it there. But maybe it will also help you give some insight into why I find it a bit frustrating. I mean, it may seem easy at times, but trust me, one fuck up and you're done for. Okay, maybe not one twice. But certainly it's not too different from that. I get no recovery time! He has no openings! Artorias had more openings than this guy, and that's saying something, and now I have to go through it again. And when he defeats me again, as I'm sure he will, these endgame bosses are rather tough, I'll have to go through this again. And again. And again. And it won't be fun, and it won't be entertaining, and no one's going to like it. And this just seems like a major oversight, really, because it becomes frustrating. You just want to get to the boss. I can understand the overcoming a gauntlet of enemies, traps. I can understand proving that you need to be able to get through it all. I understand it for the most part, but when it comes to the boss itself is a self-contained... You know, correct me if I'm wrong, my eyesight is not the best, but wasn't I rolling there? So, yeah. Again, as I said, it adds nothing, it just makes it frustrating. I still think my solution would be the best and the most elegant. But that is me. Obviously, the game designers disagreed, or, well, maybe they didn't so much disagree, and let's think about it. But yes. It may be different in other games, but at least my impression of Dark Souls bosses are that they're self-contained challenges. There's enough in them on their own. They don't need a company in front of them. And to be honest, that's been a problem from the start. You know, having to fight through half of Undead Berg to get a Taurus Demon. Just as a starting example. Actually, it starts all the way back with the Asylum Demon. When you're having to go through half the tutorial area. The half with all the enemies, that is, just to be allowed to get another try. And it becomes frustratingly apparent with any boss where, you know, it's not like, you know, where you don't have a lot of time, like, because the boss will kill you quickly. Like Gwyn here. You'll quickly notice how much, you know, time you suddenly have to spend on just getting back to him. Is this great? You can think of a great reach. You know, if I had a grappling hook, I could just swing directly in there. I wonder. Could I possibly see him waiting for me down there? Didn't. I might be able to, but if I can, I didn't see him. I was curious if that would work. I'll make things easier in the future. Straight from the ass. Wait. Smash now. Block. Smash again. Miss. Smash again. Dead. Wait for pick up. Load head and jump. Move on. Rinse. Read. Repeat. Place deposit all hope for your salvation in the bucket outside the door. Okay, got me with the backswing there. That was weird. Whoa! I actually stunned him there. Didn't know I could do that. Why is there even that stupid animation when I accidentally try to cast a spell I run out of? But when the character really has his bombness and stands there and like, oh wait, I don't have that spell, duh! Yes, thank you. I think I figured that out when I didn't come anything out of my wand. Pretty good indicator, don't you think? Kinda like when bullets don't come out of a gun, then yes, probably ran out. Do you ever think we'll see a gunfire do that? Just go click, click, and then just go, dude, what's wrong with this? Well, unless it's a comedy. It's just another little frustration. It just seems so much worse, but this time it's a little frustration that got me really hurt, and now all I have to do is all over again. Again, I don't blame him for being relentless and having few openings, because clearly he doesn't have a lot of health, so that balances out, but having to go through this every fucking time just makes me go nuts, and now I'm gonna rant at all of you. You have to suffer with me, and you will suffer with me this boring. That is exactly what I think is wrong with modern tabletop games, and especially collectible card games. Wow, that was really off topic. Anyway, let's do this again. Got me with the backswing, and also seems like a small amount of autocorrect in there. just recovering. I had to be lucky, but the arena is so uneven that I'm not always sure where the wall is. And now I have to go through that again. Can you see how annoying it is? If you can die within 5 seconds of the fight, through nothing but bad luck, having to go through this all again is frustrating. Again. Well, at least it didn't get me with the backswing this time. Oh, come on! Oh, come on! He ran straight through that. Still hit you. Yes, 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 yes! Got you! That was tense. Sorry, Gwyn. Ouch. Lord of Gwyn. Son of Gwyn, Lord of Cinders. Contains an incredible power. So of Gwyn, Lord of Sunlight, and Cinder were linked in the first flame. Lord Gwyn would weak most of his powers with gods and burned their cinder above the first flame. But even so, Lord Gwyn's soul is a powerful thing indeed. Burned their cinder? Link the fire. That's what he said he wanted me to do, friend. Link the fire, be cinder. Fuck that noise. No, seriously, I have no reason to trust with everything I learned. I have no reason to think anything good will come out of this. I mean, look at Gwyn. Look at what happened to Gwyn. A hollow, sad, deprived corpse, shambling out with a fragment of his former power. Not even coherent enough to have a little conversation before we fought. Such a sad, sad end. And do I want to join him in that? No. Heading for the exit. Fuck this noise. Goodbye. Huh. Something's actually happening.
My lord, bless thy safe return.
That's a lot of front.
And Framt serve your highness.
Who?
We are here to serve your highness.
Well, that's more like it. Okay. Well, bow down before Lord Michael, I guess.
Let true dark be cast upon the world.
What?
Our Lord hath returned.
I think I'm missing parts of the story here. Should probably read up on the lore. Dark Lord. I guess there's a couple of things here that I'm missing. That's not surprising. Apparently, due to certain things I did, I missed an entire character somewhere. So, yeah. So that was Dark Souls. What is there to say? Well, it's a fun game. Challenging, most of the time. It is fairly challenging. I don't mean fairly as in, well, a bit challenging. I mean as it's challenging, but fair. Gorgeous scenery, interesting enemies. It allows itself to be silly some of the time, so it proves it doesn't take itself too seriously, but it can also be really depressing and sad when it wants to be. Challenging combat, interesting characters, and a unique way of telling a story. As I said before, I feel like an archaeologist chipping away at ancient ruins, trying to figure out what exactly happened. Lots of great design ideas, interesting takes on classic fantasy elements, awesome music. Awesome music. It has some flaws that I've probably talked about again and again, so I won't elaborate much on this play. But I'll say that it is unfortunate because many of those would be minor mistakes in any other game, but because of the difficulty, even minor mistakes becomes magnified to the umpteenth degree, where enemies slash through walls or have aiming attacks that shouldn't be aiming, or when something that looks like it should be able to block it isn't, and something that looks like it shouldn't is. Such issues could be forgiven in any other games, and I'm forgiving of it here. It is minor, I bet, but they do become magnified. Nevertheless, I am not harsh enough to not admit that they have been magnified by the very nature of the game. And as I enjoyed the challenge, I will not harp too much on it. So there's that. So Dark Souls, I would say deserves a 9 out of 10. That would be my impression. Now, that being said, there is something we need to discuss that has nothing to do with Dark Souls, and that is holy shit! You people and your spoilers! I'm not dropping names here. You people know who you are. But holy shit, I have never had trouble with spoilers like before. It's just like, you know, it's like all consideration of spoilers went out the window with this. Maybe it's because of the non-linear nature of the story and the high amount of speculation and the fragmentation of the lore and stuff like that. But people really seem to have trouble with it. I mean, I had to hire bloggers to be like a personal bouncer and throw him at people to warn them, because otherwise I would seriously have had to ban a lot of you. I don't want to do that, but spoiling is perhaps the worst thing you can do in these Let's Plays. They're blind for a reason, and spoiling ruins it for everyone. You can call me a dickhead, you can call me a tin-pot dictator behind a computer screen, you can do a lot of shit in the comments. I had one guy show in on one of the Rift videos and tell a story about that one time he shat his pants, and I was just like, cool story, bro. What was the point? But spoiling ruins it for everyone, and is therefore baboon. So you're lucky I have Flawless to go through the comments now and then. And he had some not nice or polite things to say about some of you, I'm afraid to say. So, read it now. Some of you spoil stuff, like the fact that the girl, you know, the maiden who maintained the Falling Shrine, would die if I didn't immediately kill Lautrec. Ready? There's also other times apparently where, and I can't go into specifics with some of them, because I had flaws to look at them, but apparently some of you were just literally like spoiling the lore and stuff. That may seem obvious to you and stuff, but I'm still exploring it, so you have to be really careful. The funny part was that there were occasions where I would have liked some information, but where you all mum about it, but I already mentioned that weirdness. So yeah, seriously people, in the future, think. If you are in doubt whether something is a spoiler or not, don't post. If you think it could be a spoiler, don't post. Unless you're absolutely certain it's not a spoiler, don't post. Seriously, it's been such an issue in this Let's Play, and we don't want this.
Indeed. The dark sign brands the undead.
I think we hit a repeat loop. But anyway, yes, we don't want... I don't want to start banning people, and I don't want to be here like a mafia boss saying to us, yes,
the undead are corralled
the Godfather. You will send him a clear message and have him stop his tomfoolery, or else we shall stop.
Where they are locked away.
Seriously, I sometimes feel like some sort of mafia gangster when I have to send him as my messenger to knock some heads around, knock some sense into people. And that's just sad that that is necessary. So people, how about we make sure that that doesn't happen again? Ooh, guess I'm into New Game Plus now. Anyway, this has been Eric Cobra, this has been Let's Play Dark Souls Blind. See you all around.